tuned in the other day and I heard a kid that called in and won tickets for singing Built This Pool.
Do you remember that kid, Bean?
Of course. Yeah, I love him.
How great is that?
Brady.
Mark tuned in and heard that.
I love it.
Oh,
Yes,
please
how great was
hold.
that?
That was
Please
awesome.
hold for that.
Dave to find the video. Dave, find the video of that kid. He's here.
He is?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And
His
he
name
was
is Brady, and he's 9 years old.
9 years
and he literally sang the words, and then even did Travis's end.
Yes, he did.
That's it. Whatever.
Is that all there is?
Is that all there is?
Yeah.
And literally nailed it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Travis?
I'm great.
Skiba.
I'm great too. Great.
Allie's a little drunk.
I am not. I am not drunk. You just said the Irish flu, and that is racist and awful because I'm Scottish.
We're super.
Mostly it's a Scottish thing. Yeah. No, I'm fine. I had a couple cocktails, and by a couple, 17.
Well, we're happy that you guys are here at the Weenie Roast. Thank you very much for doing this.
We're very happy to be here. This is our 5th time. We are tied for the most times ever with Silverson Pickups and The Offspring, and I forget who else Stryker told me the other day. Those are the ones I remember. Bad Religion, and probably Chili Peppers.
Now, tonight ties that record, or you...
Tonight ties that record. This will be number 5. So next year we have to come back and at least walk out on stage and say hello to everybody so that we can technically be number 1.
Does that count?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I don't believe that either. You guys did the whole thing a couple years ago. It was the stage turned around, and all of a sudden, blink-182, and people lost it, right? What was that like? Good
Yeah, it was
job.
great. I've only been in that big KROQ crowd. So, yeah, it was an honor to be part of the show this time.
By the way, I don't know if you guys remember, but after Blink-182 played, the Chili Peppers that night were like, we're out. We can't follow this. We're done.
They didn't even come out on stage.
Yeah, they didn't even come out on stage. They were like, that's too much to follow. Thank you. Good night.
I believe, Mr. Hoppus, that they had canceled right before, so it was an amazing thing to have you guys as a special guest.
So it was amazing.
Smazing.
It was an amazing thing to have you guys.
Why am I doing this?
Because it's what was necessary.
You are so awful, Kevin.
Because you're awesome. And by the way, you sound like one of the patrons that Muggs interviews at his Cheers bar.
Nice. She sounds like Bugs. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Well, we were glad to be there, and I'm sorry that the Chili Peppers, I'm sorry, Anthony was sick that night. Was that right?
He was,
yeah.
I was personally bummed because I wanted to watch them.
All right, so now Travis is talking, and he's saying I was personally bummed because I wanted to watch him. And while Allie has the mic, I mic Travis. So I'm holding my microphone in front of Travis's mouth. Allie asked the question and then puts her microphone right next to mine in front of Travis as well.
I'm telling you, it's just an instinct from my reporting days. I asked, then I put the mic to them. I wasn't aware your mic was already there.
You bumped mine out of the way.
I did.
Okay, this is what... Hey, Allie, I was already
really
mic'd.
I'm just going to
I feel like I'm getting mic'd quite a bit tonight.
That's right. Allie looks like she's doing some kind of gotcha interview, like a very aggressive journalist. You look like you're chasing somebody who stole money down the street. You're like, would you talk about the loans to these companies? Would you talk? And the person's
So what
trying
I was
to get
saying,
away.
Travis, is they said they weren't going to be there. Then all of a sudden you were there. Oh, gotcha. What you did. Oh, Conspiracy Alley. You were there the whole time. Right?
I mean, come
Terrifying.
on.
Terrifying.
You did the right thing by continuing to drink.
You think?
Bean? Rule?
Absolutely, you did the right thing. This is the best you've ever sounded, Allie.
Here's the truth, is that Allie earlier tonight said, should I keep drinking? And I said, absolutely, you should keep drinking.
I said, I don't want to do the Blink-182 interview. Just do it by yourself. It'll be fine. He goes, no, just keep drinking.
Honestly, as we
And
were
I
pulling
did.
in and we were getting out of the vehicle, there was 2 KROQ people speaking with one another, and I don't remember, or I couldn't tell who they were speaking of, but they were very concerned, and they said, they've been drunk since 4 in the afternoon. I don't know what we're going to do. That was honestly the first thing I heard when I opened up the door of the van.
I mean, that's
What they're talking about.
right?
Yeah.
I'm
I
right
think we found
here,
the
Matt
culprits.
Skiba.
They're talking about
I can
Allie.
hear you.
Tell us about playing in Southern California versus playing anywhere else.
Southern California is home, and it's always a pleasure to play here. And it means that at the end of the night, we get to go home and sleep in our own beds, which is a treat. And not only that, but we're here with friends, and it's awesome. After playing so many times with you guys, we walk down the hallways and say hi to everybody that we know. It's awesome.
Tell us about being in the studio and making new music. Are you just saying that it's like take off your pants and jacket, or
It was
because you keep getting asked the question. I asked that because he did say that about the upcoming new music. But a lot of times Mark will just say whatever comes to his head at the time. So it doesn't necessarily mean that the new album is going to be like that. So I just asked him if he said that just to say it, to have an answer, or because it's real.
No, it was the first thing that I thought after. I mean, we're very, very, very early in the process, so I probably shouldn't have said anything because that's going to be like the tagline for the next album. But no, the first few songs we wrote reminded me of Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, like what we were starting to do on the Untitled record, kind of that era in between those two. The songs we've written so far are a little heavier. A little more aggressive and a little darker, so that's what I thought that one day, and then I tweeted, and as soon as I hit send, I'm like, oh, that's what people are going to say for this record. Sounds like the Untitled record, but that's kind of what we want anyway. So,
but also, you guys are posting videos like, oh, we're rehearsing for the Weenie Roast, and we're like, it's a goddamn Weenie Roast. You guys are blink-182. What are you doing? Like, but then it occurred to us, oh, I guess bands really rehearse for different festivals and different situations, which we just thought, okay, you do the same old thing every time.
Best question ever?
Yes, that is your terrorist situation. That's amazing.
I remember being in the dressing room with Blink-182 and just watching Allie just going, this is great. Why doesn't she stop talking? I love it.
That's me, Matt Skiba.
I mean, if you do, it's not like riding a bike.
No.
Because if you don't ride it for a while, you'll fall off the proverbial bike. So, yeah, I need to practice.
Okay.
How much practice do you guys do for just a show like this?
Practice a couple of times, right?
yeah, well, we toured nonstop for about 2 years, ended in October. We've had a few shows in the break. We just played not too long ago. Where did we just play? We played Music Inc. So we did a lot of rehearsal for that. And then to get ready for these shows, tonight we play here. Tomorrow we play somewhere else that I'm not going to name because that's not your station.
It's okay.
But it's not in Southern California. So we only practiced a few times and ran through the set, and everybody's kind of been rehearsing on their own. And so we get together, run through the set a few times, make sure that we're up to snuff. And also, it's KROQ, so who really gives a shit if we up or not, is my attitude.
Well, here's what I'm noticing. I'm noticing that Travis has a drum set over there that he's going to warm up on.
Wow.
And neither of you seem to care. Why is that? Do you have a guitar to warm up on?
Well, when I walk out on stage, 95% of what you hear is recorded.
I see.
And I'm just
You're not even plugged in?
I'm not plugged in. Our sound guy, we don't even have a sound guy. It's just put the CD in, push play, walk away.
Truthfully,
it
it is all Travis that we're seeing.
Travis, you work harder than anybody else, and it seems like you could play drums in a second without any practice.
I don't know. It's kind of like a preparing for a fight. If I don't warm up and I don't know, get psyched up and kind of review everything. I don't know. It's just become, just a pattern, a vicious cycle that I enjoy.
So, can I just ask a question on that? So, if you were to get in a fight, would you say, hang on just a second, I need to warm up. Let me practice a little bit. Let me stretch.
All right, we have a 9-year-old. What's his name? 9-year-old?
His name is Brady.
This is Brady, and this is how he got into the Weenie Roast.
I want to see some naked dudes. That's why I built this pool. Is that really it?
He did both parts.
9.
Man.
Little pitchy dog.
Oh, Mark Hoppus. God damn it.
That's a no from me, dog.
Thank you guys very much. We appreciate
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for your time. Come on. Those guys are the best.
Couldn't love them more. Couldn't love you more either, Allie.
Thank God it was them.
Well, we knew it was them. That's why I was like, Allie, keep drinking. They're good.
Good Lord.
Well done.